Hey ho, my name is Jo. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have some books that I need to haul. I have had these forever, and since I'm now back, I'm going to talk about these. So let's go ahead and get started. So you guys have all seen this. This is my basket where I keep my books I want to talk about and I want to haul. Because I've been kind of absent, I have opened my book of the month books, and yeah, I have a lot in here. So this video is not crazy long. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first one I have is Bird Box by Josh Malerman. I saw the movie adaptation on Netflix. Hated it. Absolutely hated it. So, Joe, if you hated the movie adaptation, why'd you buy the book? Well, I bought the book because I heard a lot of things about it. Like, the book is scary. It's freaky. And I kind of wanted to see that for myself. I wanted to, like, because in the movie they don't even, like, show what the monster is. I guess in the book they describe it. And I'm really curious to know, well, what is he? Like, what is the creature? I really want to know. And, you know, we're here. I'm going to reorganize that shelf behind me. Alright, the next one I have is somebody I follow on TikTok, and she wrote a book because somebody reached out to her and asked her to write a book. I have adored her ever since I started following her on TikTok. She has so many great tips, so many great advice. But that is your mom friend guide to everyday safety and security tips from the practical one on your squad by Kathy Pedrace, I think her name is. So this is just kind of like all of her like security tips and things like that she's written down, like stuff that she talks about on TikTok. And I mean, it's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I'm so glad she's written everything down, and I can't wait. This will be one of those I'll probably end up reading at some point if I'm bored. But I have it. I'm happy to have it. I'm happy I get to read it. You know, I'm here for it. So this one has actually been all over TikTok lately. If you guys haven't been following me on TikTok, you really should, because I've been doing a lot more on TikTok lately. But that is Darling Girl by Liz Mikulski. I'm totally saying that wrong. So this is a dark and twisted Peter Pan retelling. So if you guys have been following me, I'm sorry, I'm looking off, making sure I'm still recording, because I've had some technology glitches lately. But if you guys have been following me for a while, you know I love the Peter Pan story. So when I heard this was a dark, twisted version of Peter Pan, I knew I had to get myself a copy of it. I ended up buying the Book of the Month one. Once I read this, and if I absolutely love it, I am going to buy myself a hard copy of it. We already have a hard copy. It's Book of the Month copy. But this was the May 22 Book of the Month, and I am here for it. I'm excited. I cannot wait. I thought about picking this up like already and just reading it, but I haven't made it to it yet because I'm reading a couple other books right now that I'm trying to get through. So, yes. I'm very, very excited for this one. I'm so glad I have it. Alright, the next one is one of those ones that I picked up out of a little library. You guys aren't familiar with little libraries. You can go to littlelibraries.org and find one in your local area. But a lot of the time people throw books in there. I'm one of those people. I take a book out, I replace a book. So that's how I am. But this is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. I've always loved Marissa Meyer's work, and I've always wanted to get my hands on these books in particular. So it's here. It's in my hand. So this is a retelling of Cinderella. And Cinderella has always been one of my favorites. I believe I have another Chronicle thing too. Maybe this one, nope, it's right here. The other one I have is Scarlet. So this one is a retelling. I can't remember which one this one is. I don't remember what this one is. But both retellings of a fairy tale. Very excited for the two of these. It's just, I gotta get myself to read them. Okay, so this one was another one of those that I got out. I think actually all of these. Yeah, so the rest of the ones that I have in here are from the little libraries. So I got a couple of advanced reader copies. The first one I have is The Husbands by Chandler Baker. This one I was intrigued because it has a lot to do I don't remember why I was interested in this one. Okay, so this one was just kind of like modern day housewife, like what if modern day housewife, like what if she was expecting more, didn't get more, what would happen? And she agrees to help with a resident's wrongful death, and she's pulled into the lives of the women, finding herself in a different and completely different world. And I feel like I kind of relate to that in a little bit, in a way, because when I started my new job, I was being pulled into a completely different world that I'd never been in before, and it was just a whole new thing, and I was just in awe by the job. But you know, I don't know how this is going to go for me, but it was, plus it's an advanced reader copy. I would like to try to get as many advanced reader copies as I can, even if they are free, because I'm a book collector. So if I really do enjoy this, I think I might pick myself up a finished copy. The next one I have, which is also a advanced reader copy, and I was so excited to find this one because I haven't been able to find it anywhere else because it's been a very popular book in my area, but that is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. And I have been obsessed with Taylor Jenkins Reid since I read Evelyn Hugo, and I wanted to get my hands on another book of hers. And even though this is an advanced reader copy, I still do want to read it, and if I like it, I mean, yes, I will buy myself a finished copy. But again, it's one of those, I want to start collecting advanced reader copies. That's why I picked this up. So I'm really excited to dive into this. Alright, so this next one is the Mapmaker Chronicles, Race to the End of the World by A.L. Tate, or I don't know how to say that, Tate. I was intrigued by this because it looked middle grade, and it was the first book, so, you know, I thought, why not? And I thought it would be interesting. So it basically, like, a chosen one has decided he wants to make a map, or somebody wants him to make a map of the oceans. And I'm always here for a good middle grade, so that's why I picked this one up. Plus, it sounded really interesting when I read the back of it. Plus, it's got dragons, and it's got the ocean in it. Please, that is all I need. You put dragons and ocean together, I mean, what more could I ask for, personally? But we're here. Alright, the next one is a very, very popular book. I have personally never read this series, and I've always wanted to. But we have The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. It took me a long time to hunt down the first one. So I am very excited to dive into this. I'm always good for a good middle grade. I've heard so many good things about this, and I'm just glad I owned a copy. We're here. Alright, next I have a book that I read, I know, a very, very long time ago, and I'm just glad to own a copy. That's Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret by Judy Blume. One of my favorite all-time books when I was a kid, and I'm so happy to own a copy of it again. I cannot wait to reread it. I'm so excited. I don't really have much to say about these because there's a lot, and I'm like a little over halfway through. I've got some more books I need to talk about after these. Next we have Peter Pan by J.M. Barbie. I'm assuming this is the original Peter Pan. I mean, that's what I was assuming. So it does look definitely like a children's type book, but I'm here for it. I'm willing to read it. Why not? You know, if I don't like it, I'll pass it along into I'll put it back in the little book library. Or little book library. I'll put it back in one of those if I don't like it. Alright, this next one is A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Personally, I've always wanted a copy of this. Never actually read it. But this will be one of those that I will read for Christmas this year. Maybe I have read it. I don't remember. I don't think I've actually read it. Maybe not all the way through. But I will be reading this year, and I'm really excited and here for it. Okay, this next one I kind of picked up on a whim in one of those libraries because it is the next book in a series that I've started, and I told myself I would never, ever read another book about it again. But you know, I'm honestly willing to give it a try because I do love her writing. But that is Waterfall by Lauren Kate. This is the second book in the Teardrop series. Personally, I did not care for Teardrop. I found the character Eureka to be complaining all the time, and she was just wanting to have a pity party, but there was something about it that just drew me in. I'm like, I started it, I need to finish it, and I'm one of those people, I really try not to steer away from my series because I love my series, and we're here. We're here for it, so I'm going to try it. If I don't like it, I'm getting rid of both of them. Alright, the last two in the basket, but I do have a couple more I need to talk about. I don't know what I did with them, because I don't see them up there. And I don't see them here. So maybe at some point I'm going to be going through this whole entire shelf, because this is my TBR shelf. And yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a box right here. Yeah, you guys can see that. This box is another bookshelf because this one's starting to run out of room. That one's over here that you guys don't really see very much is starting to run out of room, and I need another bookshelf. So not sure where it's going to go in here, but we bought another shelf because I'm running out of room. So yeah, I might have to do some rearranging too once I get this built. So maybe I'll take you guys along that journey. Anyway, so last two in my basket. And again, I don't know what happened to the other ones. So I think we're going to be stopping here for now. Or maybe I'll do another book haul once I find them all. Because I've got more books coming. I've got a couple coming in the mail. And then I have one I just bought today. I've got a couple more coming this month from my bookstore, and I think there's one more that I just ordered. So I've got a few books coming, so I might do another haul. But anyways, the next one I have is Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. Never, ever personally have read this, and I've always wanted to, and it is considered a classic. So me and classics we have a love-hate relationship, and I'm not sure how I would like this, but I'm willing to read it and give my honest opinion about it. Alright, the last book I have is Bedknob and Broomsticks by Mary Norton. I loved the movie adaptation of this, and it's a classic, so I'm willing to read it. Again, me and classics have a love-hate relationship, but I'm always willing to give a classic a try. So, alright, well, that's all I've got for you in this basket. So if you made it this far in this video, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and put these books away because they got to go on this shelf. If I can find the room, this shelf is like starting to overflow. It's crazy. But thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, every book that I mention is listed down below so you can check them out for yourself. I hope you guys have a wonderful day whenever you're watching this, and I hope you hit subscribe to enjoying my cute little family, because we try to have fun here. I try to talk polycystic ovarian syndrome. I talk about books mainly, and you guys should also follow me on TikTok because I've been doing a lot more there lately. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.